It's the Rugby Haven. So if you didn't already know what Rugby Haven doing in that
You know.
So the intros every day. Well, this is an interesting story. This is. Oh, I didn't see that. No. 30th of December 1968. Wow. So then, indeed, it's Monday, the 22nd of June 2026, and today we're going to be doing Cwmbran in South Wales. Now, it's been about 2 years since I last done a town centre related video in that area, so we're on our way to do a revisit, and also show you some news about Cwmbran and about the indoor market and various other things. So do stick around until we get there. We just arrived. It's now 10 to 11 on a Monday morning, so hopefully it shouldn't be too busy with everyone's in college or work or things like that. Yeah, it's currently 31 degrees already on just a normal weekday in South Wales, so it's quite hot, and I don't think it's going to be the most of it yet. I think it's going to be about 35 degrees at some point Wednesday, so if you haven't really listened to the news, there's a danger to life warning. That's why I'm a bit sceptical of doing normal heritage sites this week, because you don't really enjoy it so much because of the baking heat, because I was going to plan on doing or revisiting East North Castle, but yeah, you just think about the temperatures and you think about if you're going to waste all that time to get there, will you enjoy it? And short answer is you don't. So I thought we'd do a bit of town centres this week, but just on our way now to Asda's. So when we get to Asda's, everybody else put the camera down, or I'll pick it back up when we leave there. Yeah, I mean, are you surviving the heat though, everybody? Let me know in the comments. Because at this time of morning, you don't really have it this hot, do you, so often? So it's a surprise at the very least, but at least then you can enjoy the garden, you know? Whether you can have an ice cream or beer garden, how you wish to enjoy the heat. A lot of people will be different, so. So this is it to be the famous Asda's, you know, a grocery out of many if you compare it to Tesco's, Aldi's and Morrison's and Sainsbury's even. It's massive. You know, depending on which part of Asda's you intend on going in for the reduced clearance, because I had like a DVD writer in Bryn Mawr Asda's many years ago. I think I only paid like £18 for it. You don't really see that across the board now, because DVDs and CDs are a thing of the past, because digital media has now been so rife in the streaming industry. Past me. So everybody, we're on the aisle this is the aisle I just normally go into in Asda's, but as you can see, all the accessories. And they've changed the store layout as well, so customer services is in a different area of the store nowadays. So I don't know why they've done that. Let's have a look. What's that there? A cable kit there. I'm not sure what that's about. That's a USB adapter kit. But yeah, I'm not going to record too much in here, but that's just what I wanted to show you. So not that much reduced here, is it? So everybody, we now just left Asda's, and annoyingly I thought I left the camera, I turned the camera off, but it was still turned on. So I might have lost about 3% of my battery there. Oh yeah. Weirdly though, everybody, they changed the Asda's layout. So where you go into the store now, you can't bypass the self-service areas to get to the correct department. So I'm not sure if they're trying to encourage everyone to make a purchase in the store. Oh, I got the Thornhill bus going in. Of how they now redesigned it. I mean, I don't really would like that myself, but you can't really tell a business how to do it. You know, you would think that they would be a bit more on the customer side, where the customers would want to do that, and vice versa. So, yeah, that's just a little moment about Asda's. I mean, I don't go in that regular now. I used to back in the day for energy drinks, but I found another shop that does it now, so I don't go in there as frequent as I needed to. But yeah, that's just what's new in Asda's, I suppose. So now we're just going to take you on now to the range part of the centre, and we'll work around this way. Or should we walk around that way? Oh, it's coming back, is it? Oh, fair enough.
You should have gone the other way. You do those shops first.
Yeah.
Right. Cross there,
Yeah.
down, back by here, then we go through there to do the range, you know,
Right.
and then back down thing, and then back to around front.
Right. So
Right.
we now just mapped out our layout. So we did it in an awkward way of doing it. That makes sense. We yeah. I don't know what to say to that. But we've got Primark though. That's still going strong even after those many years and decades. Not sure how long Primark's been there though, but since about 2010s. Yeah, we've got the Bazoo, and got a can of Coke because sugar is upon us. So, we've got the Principality building, so I think that's a bank, isn't it? We've got KFC, but now there's growing trend in chicken shops, so can it outrun Popeyes and various other places? One can never know. So we're just gonna walk up this way now, which we should have done coming down, but that didn't materialise. So you got the Travel House in front there. Good if you, I think it's like TUI, another similar outlet. Fantastic. Yeah, so if you didn't already know, TSB have now closed down its Cwmbran site. I think it was just before, just probably at the end of last year, I think. So now they've replaced it with a Italian studio. So that's, you don't think you get many places like that or of that type in Cwmbran Centre, so might be different varied places or businesses, which is good. Well, it goes through the other end though.
I know they put it up for a reason. It might not be able to say things stuff.
Well, I don't know why it's like that, to be honest, but yeah, it's all.
My mistake, Tom was here, because she's doing it.
Huh. I thought.
There'll be a reason.
So I'm not sure why it's all blanked out, viewers. I mean, I wouldn't like to be behind the boards on a Friday evening, because you just don't know who would use this as cover for various activity that they want to carry out. But it's quite quiet here though, because it's Monday, so you don't really have a problem really. But that is the Rugby Haven. So if you didn't already know what Rugby Haven done, They've done all rugby tops and various other clothing, but they have now moved. So not sure where. I mean, it is on there. Monmouth Walk. So I think that's probably the entrance by there though, but it's boarded up. So I'm just going to walk back down there. But Mr. Chippy have since now reopened, because they reckon that because they did close, didn't they, for a temporary period. Chan's noodles. Oh, these. That might have been a special then. So we've got varied charity shops like Tea Haven.
Yeah, look in the window.
I mean, with the online e-commerce, it could be very hard if these survive in the next 10 years. We're all hoping that they do.
They're cheaper because people to buy them, and they were in VHS, weren't they? Those dolly things.
I think so. The Great Smiths. HMV.
HMV, yes. VHS. I was thinking of them.
So you've got a betting shop here. So I think they've smashed the two walls together to try and get a betting shop in and a tanning studio. So that just shows how big TSB was when it was here.
Tanning. We don't need that. We've got this then.
So yeah, it's good that they're mixing up the variety, because normally you'll see when a business shuts down it's replaced with something else. Let's go up here then, these steps, because there's business at the top here. So see what business lies at the top of Northwalk, I think this is called. So that's the view. I wonder if Brown Bear's coffee house is still going, because we did have a breakfast there before now, and that was really good. But I think all these businesses really don't really get noticed that much, because when you stroll through the city centre, you don't really go up further. So I don't know whether that's made a difference or made them, the individual business, reconsider how they continue trading.
Vaccination centre, no? You know that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pre-booked as well. Never knew that. So, I mean, I'm no good at measurements, but that must be a pretty big building. We've got the management suite by here. So you know, it's gigantic, you know. So we got Militants are still here, which is good. I think it was Militants, wasn't it, last time? Let's go to the bottom. Oh, my hat's gonna fall off. My hat's gonna fall off. So we got a bookshop over here, look. Warhammer. So, all sorts of video games here this evening. It's open Tuesday to Saturdays for a key cutting business. So I think Timpson's does the same, doesn't he? So yeah, when you're giving it like 2 years to make a video like this, a lot of things have changed here. Might as well go around and go take those steps, and we all take them steps. Take them steps. Cwmbran Browns and Lashes. So yeah, it's like more health and beauty. So they have tried to mix that up to the best that they can, so they don't have just growing trends of fast food outlets. Because don't get viewers, having fast food is good. There's good options, but you don't really want it all fast food. You just want that varied, that variety, don't you? But is it profitable in 2026? That's the growing question everyone would ask. So it's competitions, isn't it? So you got the works, and also I think they cancelled the loyalty scheme in the works. Not sure why though. I can't really say I've been into the works and make purchases, because you think about Poundland, don't you, and home bargains, so
That's not Teddy's place.
that's closed for refurbishment.
We're opening tonight.
Coffee corner.
They do call it that Teddy's thing, isn't it?
So I think you have to try to take a picture from here, I think. Oh, see if it's around. So yeah, we've got Douglas Willis's, we've got the butchers. So you get fresh meat. Good weekend. Huh? Oh. Next one to see what's in here then. Gone past the Monmouthshire Building Society. Quite awkward really trying to get the best angle to try and get them all in because of how much of a gap it is between the two. So you have to give me for that one. At Clark's, so we've got Nerd Nook, what's that about? I wonder what they do, but I think they do some Halloween things or freaky stuff. You know, what Halloween and things that would make you probably skin crawl, it seems. So we got Fawn Matters by there. I don't think it's a buy and sell shop. Let's go a closer look. And we've got the pawnbrokers, so you can sell your jewellery, and depending on how much it is, you get a lot of money for that. Like gold or silver, your general stuff. So an iPhone 15 Pro is worth £440. Me personally, I think you could.
That's a long thing for experiment.
I think you could get it though for about £30 cheaper, maybe on eBay. But then I had to say that, and you've got to actually make sure that they check out, because some sellers, it's easy to prop up a device, make people feel dubious about it, and then buy it because somebody else might buy it before you. So you could get scammed. I'm not going to say that's not a possibility, but you've got to remind yourself that if it's too good to be true, it probably is, because you ain't going to get a 2-year-old iPhone for ridiculous money, if I'm honest. But recently though, I did sell my iPhone 12 mini and purchased a 13 Pro. Yeah, it's a massive unit there now. So where was it? So we got body care, so there's a new retailer there coming soon. We'll do that on the way up. So what I was going to say, so I did purchase a 13 Pro for £200 on eBay. Obviously it wasn't without minor faults, something that I won't use, like the Face ID, because it's only for live streaming. But I thought for the upgrade, and should be more better for heat management, I think it is in certain cases. No iPhone can guarantee it won't overheat because of the extreme temperatures we're facing beyond normal degrees. So yeah, something that can't be guaranteed. But cameras on the 13 Pro slightly better on the small mini. So got to be more of a tech nerd to understand what you want to buy and stuff, so you know if it's going to be the right device for you. Anyway, so let's get back to the commentary. So Dunelms as well have advertised a 50% off on the way down to Cwmbran. By the Ashbridge, it was a sign not long ago that they would advertise a sale. So it's your home and bedrooms and other stuff that they sell in it. So we're going to be going uptown to Monmouth Walk. I do like though the shade on Monmouth Walk. So we got a dog kiosk here. So it's got these steps here. So let's start then. So we got the perfume shop by here, we've got the card and reaping specialist by there. I mean, there was a business here as well that's closed recently, and that's Maggie's Cafe. Due to my knowledge, I want to say is the end of last month, or definitely the beginning of this month, in June, that they ceased trading because of rising cost pressures, which unfortunately starting a business now is a gamble. You know, if you're going to go into it, you've got to weigh up the pros versus cons, isn't it? And with minimum wages and stuff, it's hard work. Because no matter what you try and do, it just goes way up, doesn't it?
That's sad.
Yeah. So it's a long-term effect, isn't it? When business closes down, you got to look then for your next career, your career choices, whether you want to do the same type hospitality or change to more retail. So, and spoiler alert, everybody, I'm not going to reveal too much, but my job do entail retail. That's all I will give you on that one. So we got Matalan. Quite a big Matalan, so I mean. But I suppose the good business up here, really, if you're looking for a bargain, is the is the range, which is just up right here now. So there's replaced Wilkinson's. Wilkinson's are closed across the board. A good couple of years now, I want to say. But they are trying to bring Wilkinson's back, actually, as you can see here. The website's back on and running there. That's the range, looks massive. They still sell the same type of products. It's hard here. $7.89 there for compost. Now when I got these sunglasses on, I can't see what's in front of me. Up by this part we got Monmouth Square, and we got the lifts just on the end there. So it's going to walk away this way now. So we got Bon Marche, which is a ladies' fashion type business. So yeah, you got and we were on the range, really good stuff in there. Like you got occasionally outdoor sets as well, which can make your garden look better. Not sure how long though. I'll still be here. Don't want to hover over there. But by here though, I think it's Sports Direct. So you got trainers and general outdoor wear, sportswear. But you can't go through that way though, which is bizarre. So if you have a particular phone model, if you're like a phone model, you can acquire a case. So we're going to go back down, are we? Yeah. What's that there then? It's like fragrance, is it?
Yeah, don't go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm clumsy at all, but it could be a bit funny really. But like I said, why would I incriminate myself if I got a camera in my hand, you know? But yeah, One Beyond though is a fantastic store. I mean, I used to do my favourite sweets. I think they still do. Again, I don't really come up this part of town how often. But you know, you got like it's like a similar thing to Pound Stretchers, I think. Obviously with better everyday essentials. Just depends what you're going into shops for. You got to go in them places and find out yourself. I go in particularly them places for PC accessories, but I know you don't need any of them today because I've already got them. But generally you can pick them up at really good prices though. like you know, laptop covers, your confectionery. It's just standard business, isn't it? We've got Ramsden's, we've got Pearson Place, and that's Rugby Heaven. So that's where they moved all the business to. Look, let's go zoom in. Look there. Look. So when it's Monmouth Walk, that's Monmouth Walk. Peacocks are still operating as well. Many years ago they did announce a closing down sale, but the business is still ticking over. I think it's always closing down sales. They can be misleading if they're not closing down. That's the way to look at it. But yeah, there's still, people's jobs as well as at stake when anything closes. But if you're not going to close, why announce it? I think anyone can agree with me on that. So I'm going to go up by here, by the in shops, because that's an important thing to tell you. It's piping hot now. Put my sunglasses on, I think. But it's good though, because you've got the outdoor eating areas here. You've got the food hub, so it's very much undercover, especially if you're acquiring some food from here. We've also got Potato Paradise. I think they do slush puppies. I wonder how much a slush puppy is.
How much is your slush puppy?
£2.
Oh, that's not bad.
Small £1.
Oh, right.
Oh, £1.
Small one.
Oh,
That ain't bad.
like one in that one.
You know.
So the in shops every day. Well, this is an interesting story. This is because this was supposed to be flip out. Now I know 100% certain because I checked it the other day, and they went in administration because Hereford flip out, which I have walked by maybe a couple of years ago now. They went into administration, so they wanted all the businesses to come out of here, and there's nothing have happened to it. And importantly enough, there was a business that did try to make it a success. I can't think of the name off my head. I'll pop it on screen now. Transitioned to Old Cwmbran, and sadly a month after they had to close because it wasn't financially stable, because all the customers that they did have in the in shops didn't go to Old Cwmbran. So as you think of it, it's not too much out of town, but it's like if you already built a loyalty and you had to close suddenly, and they didn't advertise or state to those business owners. So because I think they gave a lot of money into that, they gave up life savings and all sorts. So that's a very, very sad story, that is. But to have to be moved out and then look at it in this condition a year later, I think it's a bit of a blow to what could be successful businesses. So yeah, very good now. Have you got a mixed one?
Can I have a small mixed one, please?
Small.
Do you take card?
Yeah, sure.
Quite a new business this is, or new business?
Yeah, 2 months.
Busy?
Little bit. Today a little
This
bit.
this weather will make it better for you.
Sorry?
This weather will be better for you. Weather will be better. You
Weather-
want cold
yeah,
drinks,
Yeah, cold drink, yeah. Now,
especially kids.
first the lemonade is
Ah.
first lemonade.
Yeah, definitely good for the summer.
Oh, spring potatoes.
Because you don't get these on beaches, really. You don't really get them
Yeah.
every day or something. So. Oh, they got spring potatoes.
That's what I said. Lemonade and spring potatoes.
Spiral potato.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was right. Yeah, £1. The refills ain't so bad. £3.
Yeah.
Normally that's about £4.50 everywhere else. And these cans are going to get cold quite quick.
Warm.
Well, for £1 a bee, it's a really good price. At least there's no minimum spend.
Thank you.
Well,
That's a cheap taste for us, right?
thank you very much. Cheers. So for potato paradise, that's £1 there, so that's a bargain.
That's the cheapest place I've had.
So you what beer? Well, these ones beer. So an in shop, well, in the in shops, it would be a business. A business moved out of the in shops and went into Pontypool Market, I think, for a trial, I believe. I'm not sure if this is the shop I'm referring to here, but they took over this unit here. I'm not sure what it was before. I'll have to watch my old video to find out. It'll pop up the screen anyway. That's the EOD sweet shops. I used to be in the in shops for many years, and they got really good retro sweets here too.
The olden days.
Because Nick remembers a few.
We were bumping custard out of them. I used to love them.
So
That's good, they're doing sugar-free ones.
just depends how many sweets you want, doesn't it, and how it's weighed. I know if you have to weigh them in a bag, it does cost a lot of money.
I know, but nowadays we've got loads of money.
So we got the entertainer there, so that's still going strong. Yours and Nationwide. Original Express. So I think this is the place where HMV is.
Oh, that's the one I said about those stones.
Ah.
See if you come in the window, they was expensive.
Terrors in the movies. I always know what they do. I think they do
Replicas
gifts.
of movies like E.T. I mean, things for... Oh, there we are. There you are. They're them in the second hand shop for £7.
Yeah, it's just, oh, they do doormats as well. But well, we've got a mystery boxer. So if you're in a position to purchase a mystery box, will you be mystery surprised? So that's open 9 till 5:30. I think there was an artist here that was playing in HMV the weekend just gone. I think Cwmbran Life reported.
I've seen it on Facebook. Somebody's going in to see it.
So yeah, you do. I think I never really purchased anything in HMV. Many years ago, I used to know a person. I'm not going to go in the house of it. I'll just give you the relevance so it makes sense to you. They did give me a gift card for one of my birthdays many years ago, and I think I did purchase a power bank. But ever since then, I've only been looking, because if you want DVDs, you can get a bargain on eBay. And no, we got a character.
Also, Toy Story now, isn't it? There's a thing of this kids' shop.
Yeah.
But it's all
So I've got, like, you know, some of the prices here. That's interesting for you. Yeah, I got all my DVD content from eBay, believe it or not.
Are they shutting down now?
I don't know.
That's cool.
I think they do shoes of some sort, yeah.
Car shop.
Shoes and dip taps, and maybe like summer clothing, summer accessories, I want to say. Oh yeah, car value, that's another shop I wanted to say as well. Because the staff went to work one morning, and the next, well, I don't want to say a Tuesday or something, I don't know. I did read an article about this though, and they closed suddenly without any warning. So I'm not sure what happened to the staff there, whether they moved on to another business or they're struggling to find work, because believe it or not, vacancies are getting lesser and slimmer because businesses want to save money as well. So at the end of the day, if you want to have their independence 2026, you're going to find it really hard work. But Mankind though, they've had some really good accessories in there. I did buy a couple of things in there over the years. Let's go up here. So in these premises here, we've got the Coffee Kittico, and we've got the Boxer. Now, if you were vlogging alive, he did do this actually, and I saw it on his Facebook page. But this is the machine he used. Quite cool. I mean, I would say it's universal, because anyone can really use it, can't they? But down by here though, we got the retro tea rooms. I'll just go by here. See what's down by here. Yeah, so we've got hair design, jewelries, nails and spas. And that's about it really. And with her hair and beauty salon. Thing is, I think there was a business right on the corner by there, but it's a bit out of the way anyway, so even if they did have a business there, finding it successful will be difficult, because you've got to have it in a prime location, haven't you? So this part of it, might as well go up here. Oh, it's Glinda House, this is. So let's just down here. So we got the Transforms. They do sell phones, I think. Well, because obviously they've got to sell them, or you've got to sell it to them for them to sell it to you. Does that make sense? They can't have the phones if they're gonna just buy it themselves. No. Oh, I didn't see that. No. 30th of December 1968. Wow.
George Thomas MP, Secretary of State for Wales then.
1968.
I didn't think this was going that long.
I mean, you wouldn't even have a phone back then, never alone any of these premises there.
So that's 50, this is 58 years old.
Yeah, it is, could say that, yeah. I will have a look online a bit just to see if there's any classic films of Cwmbran. If I can find some, I'll link them in the description for you. But, got to bear in mind, the internet was only founded in about 2000, so trying to find archives from that will be very, very difficult. But I would recommend, if you've got time on your hands, to do it though.
Listen, how you get it. News, old news reports. Visiting our phones then.
No. Yeah, no, I just want to do this part. Yeah.
Old newspapers, you get it. Because we didn't have mobiles then. So it's always in the South Wales Argus or Free Press or stuff like that.
Well, obviously they've got to get the news from somewhere, haven't they?
Maybe in the papers, wouldn't it?
So up by here really is no access. That's his maintenance, you know, to clean the roof and things. But I wouldn't like to do that as well because it looks incredibly difficult. But for mankind, if you're unaware what they do drones and other stuff. I have got a drone, I do own a drone, everybody. Just I got to get a license for it. And I don't know how I trust myself to use it just yet, because you've got to have practice with that. You know, if you want to use it responsibly. Like some other known creators, you know. You know, obviously everyone will hear of DJ Audits. You know, he used drone content in his films, didn't he? But like I said, it takes... Should we go up here or? So yeah, there's just shops everywhere, viewers. It's about having a sense of direction. As mentioned yesterday in the live stream, it starts off with a line of travel, and then it just goes wavy, doesn't it? Because you're looking at other things.
That's the library there.
Yeah, we've got the library there. I was going to mention there. So yeah, DJ Audits is one out of many I can name that does do drone related stuff. Ah, right. Good if you want to use computers and things. Citizen Rights Bureau.
Monday, customer service is open on Monday and Tuesday closed. Thursday, Friday, appointments only.
So we've got shop mobility there, so that's just in a unit all by itself up here really. We've got the community transport. Oh, and the acupuncture centre as well. So I'm not sure what the acupuncture. So I don't know what they... Ah, right. Yeah, I couldn't think what they do to those. Now, we're on our way now to this part of it, so... I don't know what this building was. I think it was Halifax. Must be Halifax.
No, not West.
NatWest. I don't know. Definitely one of the buildings. I think I'm going to go with Halifax on my instinct.
Halifax is on the corner.
Oh, right. I'm going to go with
That was NatWest, a big branch.
NatWest. So NatWest have closed in by the seams. I'm not sure when exactly. It is hard to keep up with all the closures because it can be varied, can't it? But at the moment, I don't think there's any plans to revive that building, at least, if anything. So we got the cooperative bank, which is sort of a spin-off from the co-op. And then we've got the job centre. And Labrooks.
That's it then.
So that's it for this section, so we're just going to go back down here now. So the Cow Lounge. Now I've been there on the first day it opened, and it was extortionate. No doubt about that one. I think, to my knowledge, probably a good 2 years ago, I think, it was about £6 for a pint. Breakfast was about £10, so if it was that price then, I don't know what it would be now, but they do have a price list on their website, so that might give you an idea. Yeah, they did. They do have a host of shows, isn't it?
Yeah, they do.
Some shows maybe not appropriate for everyone. So we got Boswell's on the side there, which does the traditional coffees and foods. Got JD Sports. Just got to do them that line there. So you got your coffee places and Starbucks. And Peavers, that's another new business. They do shoes. There shoes and all sorts here. So it's $34.99. You get 20% off as well on Skechers. Now as well, really, my shoes are incredibly fussy because I can't have natural feeting. Natural feeting. Natural, what's what I'm saying? Natural sizing shoes I can't have.
No.
So I gotta have very wide shoes, as you can see there. So that's something different that not many people know, but now you do. So I can't wear traditional shoes in that sense in that area. We got a bit of a market by here though. River Island. You know, it's a fashion store. Out of many, if you think about Primark and I don't know, some other retailers. So here's the place where you want to get your fresh vegetables.
Apples.
4 for 2.
No, you don't.
For the apples.
Yeah, no, you don't.
And also, everybody, if you're looking for a really good deal, definitely check out the markets, because some retailers there do offer some really good discounts. Like predominantly the Cake Man, who you have Facebook. He's all over the shop normally on a week. He's probably up there like 3 places in 1 week.
You've got sales.
So, and as well, I missed out, but we've got the protein shed by there. So, in a nutshell, they do breakfast, drinks, and salads.
That's right, because it's a cute fit place for you.
Do you want to go up further to see what the prices are? Well, in the corner then we've got Lark Jones as well, if I accidentally missed that one. So coming up now to the main street of the shopping centre, we got the Hatter Cafe.
That's just a side thing.
But I don't think they do hot food, I think they just do coffees.
No, it's protein stuff.
Oh, they do actually. Got sandwiches, freshly squeezed juices, smoothies, everything there. Mix of all sorts. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, he probably steered me out, if I'm honest, so that made me a bit uncomfortable. I think I'm just promoting what's behind you, friends. So as well though, we got the shoe zone now, and that used to be further up in Cwmbran Centre. Now they've positioned it down there. But let's see if we can get some crowds. Quite busy. Got some super drugs.
I can never see this shop. Beach shop.
They do more health and beauty, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Like perfumes, you name it.
No.
Deichmann.
I can never say that. Bites, man. What a name for a shop.
So some prices here is half price. You got $9.99, $12.49. So intriguing prices to invite your in, should we say? And that's where you get your buses, in the main shopping centre there. I've got another retailer right here too.
What a big place, there? A new one.
You don't know.
What's it, perfume? Prada perfume.
Yes, St. Laurent.
New store.
Yes.
How long have you been here?
We've been in the other side for 14 months. Came in last week.
What,
We're in the Millennium Walk. You know outside Maxidam, Sports Direct.
Oh yeah.
Been there for 14 months.
You better off right
so you do like fragrances, do you, and things like that?
perfume.
Busy?
Very busy here, yeah. Still trying to catch up with loads of food gaps still. So just restock.
Always good to get some purchases, isn't it? Make it successful.
What do you use? Is there anything that you like?
Huh?
What kind of fragrance do you use?
Links and stuff.
Okay. Have you tried, I mean, basically we got the oils, so we make these from the oils. Try this as a pack of Cwmbran mixtures. Can I spray you? I'll spray on your wrist.
On your vest.
Okay.
Have a smell of that. So it's,
That's quite strong, isn't it? That's one of that.
That's nice.
what about yourself, man? What do you use?
No, what do you use?
I do use like puffs and stuff like that.
Anything that lady medium, Cwmbran
I
Mademoiselle.
definitely use.
Like maybe?
And I'm having food in Weatherspoons over here. That's now strong, that is. That might do nothing.
These are £7 each, so 3 for 20. Refills as well for £5. So it does cost a fortune.
No.
The quality fragrances are exceptional prices.
Smell nice too.
Yeah, so that's
That's
a.
last all day long.
That's a barley sour, thank you very much. So we got
Smell
these.
nice.
Yeah, on my wrist. It'll remind me not to eat with that hand now because I'll smell that. So yeah, I mean Nick's got some bargains from this store specifically. Had all the cabinets from here. It ain't a shame to say that because everyone, you know, if you can get a bargain and you're doing them a favour then by clearing out some space, it's a win-win, isn't it? But yeah, all the cabinets came from there recently.
And it was marked on them, I
And to be fair, I mean, they didn't really mind what they asked, what they wanted to buy for it, basically.
When they pay full price, I save money.
Yeah.
And I can reuse them.
So I must go up by here now. So this is what I wanted to highlight as well, is the pizza pots. So what it is basically is you
choose your pizza topping.
But they're all sold out.
Select hot or cold and add more pizzas if you wish. Choose. Sorry,
Well,
all our pizzas are sold out.
The downside is you've got to use cards to buy it. But you use that as a selection and you don't wait for anyone to give it to you. It comes out with it like a vending machine. And it's piping hot.
I don't know. I know.
And that's the latest craze, that is. It's not a bad idea. But they got to come and refill it all the time.
They go in the back and they just say what you want and they go like something
No,
to warm it up.
Machinery, or machinery based from behind it.
It's not big enough for me.
A lot of people think I'm out of my mind, but that's just generally how these machines work. So here we got freshly squeezed oranges. High energy mocktails. Oh. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I think that's the
Lots of ice rattling around there.
Yeah, we get slushies, like magic slushies.
Ah, right, I got ya. Magic slush.
I suppose the chiseling damage was that much nice. So yeah, then we got east to west. So that's the street food. That's their prices there. Look. So for chips, it's not too bad. £3.20. I do want to know where the spud box is.
It's gone.
It's gone.
You didn't make no money.
Never.
Yeah.
Well, I never knew that.
You got to make it enough.
Because I thought, where's a street retailer there? And I was thinking to myself, it's got to be a spud retailer. Oh.
No, come in pay your, because they do charge them for putting the
I mean,
stuff
we
in,
had potatoes in there before, and they were really nice.
Yeah, but then they paid what it paid to stay in mine. There you go.
So we're now coming up, everybody, to Well, I'm not sure what the street is from my head, but you know, you got your traditional outlets. But Greg's had a revamp though, bigger in there now. There's more eating facilities now in Greg's. But you've got to actually speak to them though, because when you don't answer straight away, like if you're reading in and they get the impression that they're reading in, they do add that onto your bill. So could be declared a bit sneaky, but you know, it's a business ethic, isn't it? You know, they can't tell, and if you're not telling them, what would they expect? But we're going to come up here now, and we're not going to go down those steps because all we know is Morrison's by there. But I just want to raise an important point that the Harvester have now shut down. So we'll get closer when we can cross the road. So here you got your Legends, which is I think an Indian or a Chinese restaurant? Chinese. I want to go with Indian.
Indian food, isn't it?
But you will remember, everybody, 2 years ago that there was a Doner kebab shop here. Well, that's now shut down since, and that's now replaced with Chikaros. I can't think of the actual name of the kebab place. We've been there on launch. I think it was pretty good though. We've never returned then.
And you could sit in there.
I can't remember the name. I could make a fake name up, but that's not being truthful, is it? But we've got Burger Base. I've been in there once or twice. I would say between our McDonald's is slightly better than Burger King. Burger King with the portions is a little less to be desired. But we've got Tiffins are still here even after them many years. And Hollywood Bowl, I mean, I'm not sure if they're struggling with custom at the minute. I know generally for bar prices it can be a bit dear, so that's why they're trying to do offers here, look, to try and make it viable, which I don't blame them, even if it could be only a temporary thing, because you know, they lose money, won't they? But that's the trouble in it. Business are struggling and they do need people to remain loyal to them and always return for some fun. Otherwise, unlike Flip Out, they're now going into administration, so it does put businesses on the line. But Harvester though have shut. I was just trying to say Harvester have shut. Last week I want to say they shut, so I think it was Thursday. Thursday just gone. That was the last day that they're open. And rumours will also think that Nando's is going to go in there instead. So that's what the rumour mill is circulating at the minute. But you can't really listen on rumour, you've got to go on honesty, whether it's going to be Nando's or something else. If it is Nando's, I mean, I always wanted to try Nando's myself, so having that in Cwmbran would be a game changer, I think. But then with the amount of chicken related stores already, can they survive it?
You can only eat so many takeaways, like, so you get too beyond.
So it's getting more saturated for takeaways. So we got the campus by here, the main campus now in Torvine. So let's see if we can get a sign on Morrison's by here. I know there's camera because I'm going on the Pocket 4. No, sorry, Action 4. Same 4s in it, but different gear. But no, the Action 4. I will zoom in now. But generally though, like I said, if you're familiar with Cwmbran, you'll know that when you come up this far of the city centre, you'll go down them steps and you'll land at Morrison. So that's self-explanatory, but for the context of the video, I do want to try and see if I can get that on film for you. And just a stone throw away as well, you could call, is next to the art centre just by there. But yeah, I'm really eager though for Harvester, because I just don't know what will be in store and who will take the lease over on the business. So that will be interesting to find that out. But it's just whether the council hounds them, doesn't it? Because in businesses it could set out leases, rules that you've got to be there for, say, I don't know, 10 years, like have a long lease, and if you know it's going to be a struggle to remain viable in that time, it's not unethical, is it? You know, but that's what the cheeky councils might want to do, you know, so it saves them having empty units, but then that's what you all get if it's not profitable, which is a sad state of affairs, isn't it? People don't realise that digital e-commerce can really blow the high street away. But on our side though, we got the toilet facilities, we got the barbers and I-Tech, so that's the only buildings there. Council alternative, college alternative. So just done with here, then we got Peri Peri's, which is just on the side there. So I mean, if you come from Wetherspoons down, you'll see that opposite. It just depends how you coordinate your route around the centre. But yeah, just, you know, they do traditional chicken like KFC would do, just maybe at more dearer prices. But you know, so now we're just waiting to cross the road because it's now 12 o'clock at the moment and traffic is getting busier. Oh, and you also got Casper's by there too. I mean, I've been in there, on the tanning studio there. Is that a tanning studio on the far end? Looks it, doesn't it? No, on the far end next to that. So I've been to Casper's once, everybody, and the smell of sugar hit me right in the face, and I've never been back there since. I think they do like sweet treats, cakes or some sort of that. So before it gets busy, everybody, I want to try and wrap the video up a little bit before lots of people comes into the shopping centre. But up by here though, you got like CEX, which do have really good deals on electrics. And we've got another Peri shop here, so, and you can also order on Just Eat. So I've never been to Jungle Peri though.
It's all chicken.
But yeah, it's just like you said earlier, I mean, it's oversaturated now. You haven't got one, you've got 13. So it's like, what do you like more of, and where would you go back to? But don't get me, you have got some healthier options, like Morrison's salad bar. I mean, can't beat that. So here then we got Home Bargains, which does really good deals in there. I do go to Home Bargains now and then to have a nosy around, and they do a lot of stuff in there, like paper and, you know, your everyday stuff. Poundland as well is good for Candy Kings. It's £3 for a cup of sweets, so it's not too bad. Let's get the opening hours in. So it's open, believe it or not, 8 AM all the way to 6 PM. So it's an all day thing, which is good. Got Peter Allen as well, which is a news letting agent. And another little phone shop here, which is iConnect. Let's see what's I'm going to do here then. So I got the iPhone 16 Pro Max, but the trouble is with these retailers is they don't indicate the pricing, so you've got to go out your way to ask them, and you know, it can be a bit embarrassing for you then if you want to decline it at that point of the sale. But good thing is though, Subway have now reopened, so after a good year, I would say, of it being closed, it's now run by a different management, so that's now open. So that's good. So if you do want to have your sandwiches and, you know, your favourites in Subway, you've now got that option again. They've got cash converters as well, so that's good. I highly recommend that, viewers. I'm not going to go too much into detail there, but if you do want to sell your old junk and you get turned down in most wider range retailers, definitely go in cash converters is all I can say. You know, if you know, you know, don't you? Got Korea's Wales, and you've got the Burger King, so you've got Heron Foods, which is another good grocer. And don't get mine, everybody, Heron Foods do really good cans. 25p for a lemonade. Like, you know, I don't mind if I have cheap pop. It all depends on the brand, like to say, because if it's too cheap, like I can't really compare it to anything else, but if it's too low costing, you won't get the best flavour. But for 25p, Kingsley, I think that's the brand of the drinks. They're really good. You know, you've got lemonade, orangeade, cherryade as well. You can get that.
Orange
But
juice,
yeah, fantastic value.
And
And
is cheap.
so if you're struggling on what the best alternative for Pepsi and Coca-Cola, I recommend that brand. Because you get 80p for 1.5 litres. So, bargain. But after all this time though, we've still got Domino's. They're still surviving. And what was this place called before? There's another pizza place here, wasn't there? Yeah. But they were good pizzas. I mean, went in there a few times. It was cheaper. But then Asda's pizzas, you know, they're both comparable, but it all depends if you want a treat. But that was a pizza place. They were good, and they didn't really say anything why they closed. There was a mystery reason of that, but could be just the same thing in it, you know, rising costs and everything else. So we're at Clonfielding because we're now going to get some lunch and relax now for the rest of the afternoon. So everybody had already seen this video, well, before this one anyway, but this is just the upload status in Wetherspoon's pub here. So I'm on 5G at the top. Different network this is. I'm on Roxy, by the way, which is run by Vodafone 3, so it's been really good at the minute, so that's good. So I've got my first pint of the day, mixed with squash and Dave's got a carling as well, and we're going to have some food shortly, so I'll stitch this in after this. I'll take in a photo of myself though next to the Cwmbran Centre sign by Heron Foods, but I'll include it at the end so then there isn't any clickbait going on. But that's how we're going to wrap up Monday, you know. So yeah. And lunch is arrived. That's my bottle of not $5, so that's probably something different. So everybody, I came here a week later to take a photograph with me with the Cwmbran sign. It's by McDonald's. It looks like they removed it, so this is just a week after the video was originally recorded. So I'm just going to see if I can get a good shot really, like, yeah.